Our Wendy's High School Female Athlete of the Week, our first athlete of the week for the spring season. She is Adina Davis, a senior for Topeka West Track and Field, who had a fantastic start to her season at the Midwinter Relays this past week, picking up a win in the triple jump and a second place finish in the high jump as well. So, Adina, let's just start right there. The first big event for you guys this season in track and field. How did you feel coming out of it? How did you feel you did coming away with a first place and a second place as well?
I actually felt pretty shocked because like the weather was really bad, so I thought I wasn't gonna do really good, but it really turned out good for me. I'm really surprised.
You go into your first event then, Adina, and you mentioned the weather wasn't so good, maybe a little surprised about how well it turned out. Mindset wise, it's your first track and field big event in such a long time after last season got canceled. What was kind of your mindset going in? Was it pretty much, I just want to do the best I can? Did you have any specific benchmarks in mind for how you finished? What was kind of your mindset going into the first big event of the year?
I just wanted to break like my PR record. That's really just what I wanted to do for myself.
And going into the event, let's start with the triple jump, which is the one you won at the Midwinter Relays. What was your PR going in? And you said you felt good overall. How did you feel about the way you finished with the triple?
I think I could have did better for my triple jump, but I think I did pretty good.
We're talking to Adina Davis, a senior for Topeka West Track and Field. She is our Wendy's High School Female Athlete of the Week. Going into this season in general, because obviously it's a crazy year. You just finished up the basketball season, now getting ready for track and field. Last year, obviously, the spring sports season was completely wiped out due to COVID. What's kind of been the biggest prevailing thought in your mind going into this season? Is it just, I want to make the best of it. It's my senior year. We're finally back. Do you have, state championship goals in mind? What's kind of been your thinking going into this year? And just how happy are you to be competing in track again?
I'm so happy to be competing in track again because I really wanted to do it last year, but it got taken away from me. So I just want to do the best that I can and be a good teammate to my other track players.
Do you remember last spring the things that came across your mind or what you felt when you found out the spring season was going away?
I was just really mad about it. Yeah.
Was it kind of like I understand, but I'm disappointed, or was it just sort of, I'm furious I don't get to do this thing I love to do?
Yeah, I was just like, I'm really mad because I was really ready to do track that year and do better from my previous year.
Adina Davis is our guest, our Wendy's High School Female Athlete of the Week, the winner in the triple jump and second place finisher in the high jump at this past week's Midwinter Relays for the Centennial League. Going ahead now into this season, we talked a little bit about the mindset going into event number one. The rest of this year, what are some of the things you're hoping to accomplish? It's your senior season, your final one for the Chargers. What are you kind of trying to accomplish as you head through your senior season at Topeka West?
I want to break the triple jump record at our school because it's 36.4, I'm pretty sure. So I'm hoping I break that personal record.
You have obviously started out the season really well. And the events for track, they always fascinate me, like how people get interested in certain events versus others, sprints, distance, high jump, long jump, whatever it ends up being. How did you kind of fall in love with the events you're doing right now this year?
My coach, his name is Coach Knacker, and he had me doing long jump, and then he started talking to me about triple jump. And like I started halfway through my sophomore year triple jumping. And then I fell in love with it, and I went to state for it for my sophomore year.
What was it like going to state, sophomores? Not a ton of sophomores get to compete on such a high stage. What was it like getting that experience, and how much do you think that's helped you going into these later parts of your Topeka West career?
It was very overwhelming for me seeing how many people were there. And like I didn't know that we couldn't have coaches down on the field. So that was really bad for me because I didn't have my steps down. So I did really bad at state.
Let's get a little scouting report for the rest of your team. Play coach here a little bit as we get the track and field season underway. I know the Topeka West group as a whole had a really good showing at the Midwinter Relays. What do you think overall of your group this year on the girls' side? How do you think you guys are prepared for this season after a whole year off from major competition?
I think we're really prepared. Like we're really working hard, doing everything for our team. And we just want to bring it home for our team.
One last question for you here, Adina, and that's looking to the future. As I mentioned a couple of times, your senior season this season, multi-sport athlete, track and field, now obviously basketball, just this past season in the winter as well. Are athletics any part of something you want to do either at the post-secondary education level or just the rest of your life in general?
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing sports in college, just track probably.
Have you chosen a school to go to for college yet?
I'm leaning towards Washburn University.
Very cool. And then along with that, on the academic side, have you decided what you might want to study at Washburn, or is that something that will come a little bit later down the line?
I'm thinking of studying psychology.
Psychology in her future. Adina Davis, she is our Wendy's High School Female Athlete of the Week at the Centennial League Midwinter Relays. She won the triple jump event for the girls and finished second in the high jump as well. Adina, thank you so much for taking some time for us today. I really appreciate it, and good luck with the rest of this senior track season.
Thank you so much.